Welcome back, water signs, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. This is your July reading for Straight Up Tarot. And as you know, this is 6 placement spread. We're going to start out with an oracle card to see what the energy for the month of July is going to be like. And we're using the Moonology cards for this. Luck is on your side, water signs. The new moon in Sagittarius. That's a great way to start the month. Now we're going to do your placement spread for romance, partnership, family. This is all about relationships. This is the house of relationships. The Page of Swords in reverse. So the Page of Swords is all about you're starting to think about new ideas and new things. So when it comes to relationship, but it's in a reverse. So maybe you're not really thinking things out. You're not thinking ahead. You're not thinking things through. You're kind of just like, in limbo mentally. So when it comes to relationships, it's probably right now things are okay with your relationships. You're not really thinking about them. There's no drama in it. Nobody's giving you a migraine about something. There's no bickering, no debates. So it seems like for July, your interpersonal relationships with people are pretty much going to be kind of stabilized. You're not really giving it a lot of thought. Could also mean that you might be a little worried that somebody isn't really giving you a lot of thought. Maybe there's somebody that you really care about that you wish would, reach out to you a little bit more or make a move towards you. And they're not, maybe they're not really thinking about you, or you're not thinking about them as far as starting a new kind of relationship moving forward. All right, let's move on. The next placement is finances, money. See what we got going on for that. School, work. The Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles, she's a very independent person. She's pretty much self-made person. So this is kind of basically for the month of July. You're feeling content in your finances. Things are looking good and promising. You have a little bit of extra money in your pocket. Work-wise, at work, you're kind of top of your game right now. Things are feeling comfortable. You are pretty much being left alone to do your own thing. You might even be looked at as maybe like a boss. People are looking at you like, as in a leadership position. So that's a pretty good placement for the signs for the month of July. Let's talk about your challenges for the month. Spirit, let's see what the challenges for the month for water signs. Okay. So some of your challenges are the Sun card and the Ten of Swords in reverse. Two cards fell out together, so I'm going to read them together. So basically, the challenge is basically, I'm looking at the Sun as a challenge because there's over positivity. Do you ever meet those people that just like over positive? Don't worry, everything's okay, everything's all right. So it seems like with, while you might have had some bad things going on, things are going to get a little better. But the challenge for you is that it's hard for you to see how things are going to get better. You're just not believing it. And while some people are trying to basically being over positive and telling you kind of get over it, you'll be all right, you're still not there yet. You're still not there. You're still feeling harmed. You're still feeling hurt. You're still feeling the effects of whatever was done to you in the previous months, things like that. So that's the challenge. The challenge is for you to basically get through this hump and through this feeling of that you've been wronged. Okay, that's your challenge. It's hard. The challenge is hard for you to see that you're going to get better right now. So just hang in there. Okay, you will. Let's see what your strengths are. Oh, Spirit is talking because all these cards are just flying out of the pack. All right, the Seven of Wands. Okay. So the Seven of Wands has a strength card. So the Seven of Wands is a card where you're feeling like you're a little bit on the defense of things, like people are challenging you and challenging your inspirations, your thoughts, your motivation. Like, there's always a naysayer. There's always somebody who wants to debate you or fight you on something. Or, if you say blue skies, they're like, no, it's pink. So, but that's a seven. You're always kind of defending your position. However, has a strength, you're going to be the winner in that. You're going to have the outcome in that. You're the one who's going to succeed in that type of argument or that kind of pressure from others, where you feel like you're constantly having to, defend yourself, your beliefs, your thoughts, your actions, or your motivations. You're actually going to come on top of that. Okay. Just taking a second here to look over some of these other cards. Yeah. This is a pretty good read. I mean, it's kind of well balanced, I mean, you have a good mixture of all the suits, right? I mean, I'm not seeing much in the cups and the emotions, but, regarding you mentally and spiritually and concretely, everything's pretty much okay. And it seems whatever challenges you had that were causing you harm, you're kind of getting over it. And I mean, when I see this as a strength card, I really see as you're going to come on top of all things when it comes to it. So, yeah. So now let's take a look at what Spirit has to say for you for the month. Spirit, what messages do you have for the month? It's time to take action. New moon in Aries. Okay. So, I mean, July is totally a great month for you. I mean, it comes in with some real positive energy. Luck is on your side. And it's also, I mean, with luck on your side, it's also the perfect time to start taking action and doing things. I mean, this is totally an action card. This is totally an action card. So it just seems like everything is going your way. My eyes keep going back to this relationship house and the reverse page. It almost feels like for July, you're not even thinking about relationships. Like you don't even want to go there. And I'm wondering if that has anything to do with this kind of like being stabbed in the back by somebody before, and now that's why you don't want to even look at it in July, which is fine. I mean, sometimes people need time to heal and time to process, which is all good. And however, the thing is that it is time to do the work, to take the action and do it. All right, my water signs. Yeah. Good read for the month of July, right? Got a lot of positivity in it. I love this in regards to your resources, material, your school work, finances. Totally great card for that. All right. Have a great July, and we'll see you in August. Bye.
Like, comment, and subscribe.